So today I have some really interesting 2 stories for you guys. They're kind of similar, not really, but you'll see how they kind of can be in the same category. So on social media, they've been talking about this 63-year-old bishop who got married to a 19-year-old member.
First link went
on. So he is 63 and he is out of, I think the church is in Iowa. Let me double check. Yes. So the story says a video of an Iowa bishop explaining his marriage has gone viral on social media because some of the members in his congregation have been saying things like what they'll do if they see his wife. And he's told them that his wife was she need nobody to sign a paper. She's old enough. She is of age. So the clip, there's a clip of him like on the, I guess you call pulpit or whatever. There's a clip of him speaking at the church. I don't know if you can play that clip on here.
Of course we can.
If we can find that
right
clip.
there.
All right.
And I wish some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news. let me tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better walk by and say, praise the Lord. That's what you better do.
Dirty.
Cause that's my wife.
She's 19, by the way.
And she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her. Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up. But you a hypocrite.
That is, I don't think he says too much more after that. He just keeps talking, but.
You want me to go ahead and stop it?
Yeah, you can stop it.
Okay.
He knew the team before they got married, of course. He used to, I guess they have like some type of school at the church and she used to attend it. And she, I guess he kind of mentored her / counseled her since she was, yeah, pretty much. Since she was younger, and I guess when she got of age, they decided to get married. And some people in the church don't like that. But I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on, she is of age, she's legal. In Iowa, the legal age of consent is 16 years old.
That's the legal age of consent in almost every state. For sex, marriage, I'm sure some states 14, 12, depending on what parents consent. The problem is she's not grown. Grown is biblically, as they would call it, is 20. Legally in society, we look at 21. The problem with that is the mental. It's things he raped her out of. Like mental, her youth. He really just destroyed her life, and she can never get that back. When you sleep with a 63-year-old man and you're 19, he just took stuff from her she can't ever get back. Yep. You dealing with a person with old experience, wormed out experience, dirty experience. It is. It's sad. Mentally, when you marry a person that much older than you, you really take a lot of their life away from them because you kind of make them have to decrease their living and. They have to accelerate, mature for you when she's 19. She can try to act the wife role. She's a child. She's still transitioning. She can vote, drive a car. She can't buy alcohol. She's just 2 years into buying cigarettes. So, you took a lot from her, and he should be jailed. But unfortunately, society is okay.
And
if he was 30, I would think, give her a little more time. For me, I would give her more time. 30, yeah, I would. And that's only, 11 years.
Right.
And that would simply be because I think a woman should at least get over the age of 21. At that, when you got a man that age, come on, at least, I wouldn't. If I was 30, I wouldn't marry a 19-year-old. I just wouldn't, just because of where I'm at 30 years of age, where I'm trying to accomplish, and where a woman is at 18, 19. Man, you still, it's just too much of life you got to learn,
Mm-hmm.
Britt, now
Yeah.
you got married 18, 19. What do you think if you'd have married a 60-something-year-old man?
Shoot.
I got
Do you
married
remember
to somebody a lot closer in my age. I think
No,
also
I'm
be a
just
younger
saying,
than
if you think if you had married somebody that old.
No, because I don't feel like I was ready at 18. So to marry somebody that's this is the kicker. This is his third wife. It's not the first one.
He been living
So
long at least the minimum that.
You know what? I was trying to find that information. I'm glad you
yeah,
told me that, Britt. I figured that.
this is his third wife. So I'm thinking, even if she got married at 19 to somebody that was 19, the average person is not ready for marriage that young. That a marriage comes with a lot. So for him to be so much older and she's so young, you're just now becoming an adult. You're literally still becoming an adult at 19. So to marry somebody that has that much experience in life thing is just crazy. So I couldn't imagine.
Sick.
I could
And
not
I
imagine that.
and I wonder if I'm not mistaken, Britt, you did say that this man was counseling this girl for a
Yeah,
couple
he
of
was like a mentor at like I guess they have a school at the
No,
church.
he was doing more than mentoring.
And that's another thing as a
thinking-
parent,
I'm
I would be like,
thinking
what were y'all talking about?
he
How
could have
y'all go from that to married?
he could have started to do more than counseling, and she got confused, was in love, and literally were waiting for that age to get married, because it's weird for a 19-year-old to want to marry a 63-year-old. Like preacher said, like mentally,
I mean,
she
at
already
that age,
had to
she's
be
simple in the
brainwashed.
head. So I mean,
She already had to be brainwashed
She
to
was
be
looking for a father. She didn't have
and
a
she's
father.
pretty. She's a
Well,
very pretty girl.
in this particular case, what ends up happening is, as the girl becomes an adult and grows older and look back, she will come to the mindset and the age, and she will begin to one day realize you took advantage of me, and she
Oh
will
yeah.
end up hating him,
Oh yeah.
regretting
Oh, yeah.
him, and she
Absolutely.
will despise him for that. And that won't
Absolutely.
last at all. One day she'll just walk in there and she's like, "Hey, I don't love you."
Yeah,
And
this
that
was
all becomes,
abuse.
but let's talk about the other aspect of it. The other aspect of it is, let's talk about all the adults who failed her in her
I was
life.
gonna
Because
ask.
in order for a man, if you listen to the actual crowd,
Right.
the crowd is okay in it. They're the ones who help support that. They're the one who has helped groom her and condition her to be prey.
I was gonna say, where are the parents?
So not only are the parents, but everybody in the audience and all that stuff too. You know what I mean? Or the lack of parents in their presence.
Mm-hmm.
It always come down to who was there raising that child that did not give him right counsel. Like that's wrong. Usually this happens when they're not there, or they're
Mother wasn't there.
not.
Mother trusted pastor. Women are typically the most predominant when it comes down to church and religion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So mom had daughter down. She had confidence in pastor. You pretty much look at pastor as spiritual. Women look at pastor in a different light than they do other men. And she looked at him being older, settled. Hey, he take a liking my daughter. Hey, that could be a godly thing. That's good. Hey, Bishop really, looks out of mentor. Next thing you know, Bishop was grooming her for marriage. And the church should have got rid of him, whether the law allowed it or not. He should have. And she's gonna see, in some years from now, how much he drained from her. It's correction you give a wife. I mean, you got a kid. As a kid, you got it for 63 years. It's certain when you like things cooked, done. It's just certain behaviors. You get set in your ways. And it takes a while for a wife to learn a husband and learn, okay, different things, he likes.